Now listen here, folks. I've driven a lot of strange roads in my time. Ice roads, logging trails, one-lane cow paths barely wide enough for a moose to wink at you as you go by. But nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to what happened that night up in the Yukon. Mile marker 46. Sounds harmless, right, like something you'd see on a postcard. But let me tell you, that stretch of road don't show up on any regular map. Only on the old ones. The ones with yellowed paper, strange ink marks, and a warning scribbled in Cree that translates to one word: forget. It started with a job. Always does. I'd signed up with a seasonal courier company running late-night supply drops between Dawson and Old Crow. They paid double for routes nobody else wanted. The kind where the air's so cold your breath crackles, and the silence feels alive. The dispatcher, a wiry guy with too many teeth, handed me a sealed crate and said, "Drop this off at mile marker 46. Don't stop. Don't open it. Don't talk to her." I laughed, thought it was a joke. But that man didn't laugh back. So I set off in my rig, a battered GMC with good tires and a CB that only worked when it felt like it. The night was clear, the sky full of stars. But the farther I drove, the more the world changed. Trees leaned closer. My radio hissed with static and half-finished sentences. The temperature dropped. At mile marker 44, I saw the first sign: a woman standing on the side of the road, barefoot in the snow, wearing an old-fashioned nightgown. She didn't wave. Just stared. Eyes dark as the northern sky. Now I ain't proud to admit it, but I did slow down. And that's when she whispered, not out loud but in my head, "You're almost there." By mile marker 46, I wasn't driving, I was being pulled. The truck shuddered. The engine hummed in a weird, melodic pattern, like a lullaby sung by someone who never learned the right notes. That's when I saw it. A cabin. Right off the road. Not lit. Not warm. Just waiting. I stopped. Against my better judgment, I grabbed the crate and stepped out. My boots sank into snow that hadn't been there 5 minutes ago. And the air, it whistled, but not from wind. It was like voices, circling, speaking Cree, French, and something older than both. Inside the cabin, it smelled like pine, metal, and grief. No furniture. No stove. Just an old mirror nailed to the wall and a place on the floor where something had been pacing for years. When I set the crate down, it started moving. And I swear to you, as I backed away, the mirror showed my truck. Still parked out front, but now, in the reflection, there was a second figure climbing into it. And it wasn't me. I ran. I don't remember unlocking the truck. I just remember turning the key and driving like hell was on my bumper. But the road was different. The snowbanks were higher. The stars had shifted. I checked my watch, it had stopped. Checked my phone, dead. Checked the CB, just one word crackling through the static, over and over: forget, forget, forget. When I finally made it back to town, the dispatcher looked surprised. Like he hadn't expected me to return. "You saw her, didn't you?" he asked. I nodded. Couldn't say anything else. He took my keys and handed me a check. "No one ever goes there twice," he said. "Now go home. And whatever you do, don't dream near mirrors for a while."